If you put a jumper or blouse or anything on inside out, you don't change it. You leave it on all day. Because if you change it, like, your look is gone. That's for look.
Yeah.
If you put it on inside out, you leave it that way.
Oh, I often do still.
Yeah, but I wouldn't change it.
But I wouldn't change it unless I was going out anywhere, you know.
Yeah.
But if I was staying in the house, I wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
I'd leave it inside.
No, you'd leave it on.
Oh God, if you put a coat or a jumper or anything on you inside out, you'd have to, if you leave it on, you'll have good luck. You're going to win something. You're going to come up in the money line. And if you turn it, you're changing your luck. If you take it off and change it.
You'd be tempted to turn it, but
you'd leave it as it was. Inside out. Go around with that on the inside out. Even your inside clothes or anything. Leave them on. If you put them on inside out. And you'll have luck. That was surely a yarn.
it's just that if you put your jumper on or something and put it on inside out, you had to leave it there for the day.
Yeah.
It was bad luck to take it off till you were going to bed, like. You know.
Oh, I wouldn't change my clothes for no one. What I'd put on, I'd leave on.
Yeah.
Because I know it wouldn't be right. It'd be unlucky to change. But I'd be going out and I'd leave it on all day.
You would?
I would, yeah. Yeah, oh, definitely.
Of
course I would.
If you put your blouse or your cardigan back
to stay on.
Stay on?
Oh, to stay on. She'd change her look. And I'll tell you another thing you shouldn't do, and I often see it done. If you went to a house, outside in our house, you see a horseshoe over the door, and the horseshoe would be turned that way, you know?
Yeah.
And the horseshoe should be turned that way. Because they were spilling their look out that way. And, yeah. And I went into a place and I told the man, I said, look, you have the horseshoe turned the wrong way, and he had a right job nailing the hook. And he said, oh no, that's the proper way. I said, no, your look was spilling out of it. You keep turning up.
Your look was coming out
your
around,
look was,
yeah.
I remember when I was a youngster, picking this bundle of whitethorn blossom and bringing it into my mother, as I thought it was a great bunch of flowers. And she nearly brought me back with the broom, put me out, and she said, I was so unlucky. Get out with it, you know?
Yeah, I heard that story too.
Yeah.
You couldn't bring scatter by turn into the house. It was unlucky. Or put up an umbrella in the house. You wouldn't dare put up an umbrella
That
in
time,
the house.
the May altar, remember?
Yeah.
And you couldn't bring it in the
There'd be no much flowers.
You couldn't bring in the hawthorn.
No, it was
into
unlucky
the
to
house.
bring that into the house.
Blackthorn in it.
Blackthorn, yeah.
If you brought that into the house, it was bad luck. Someone would die and it was a very bad luck. You wouldn't think of bringing it into the house. And then there's others have, what do you call the other flower in May?
Not the lilac?
Yeah, the lilac. That's another flower. Some people believe that brought bad luck.
I often heard it said that a robin is a very unlucky thing to come into a house. It always causes a death. There's always a death follows a robin. I often heard that.
About that lately, it said since the person died, the robin has never been seen there. But I can't think of what the story was, or who it was. It was about a robin that used to be around the house.
Yeah.
Was it Betty Ryan, I think, and she said since Francie died, she'd never seen the robin.
Gone. Yeah.
A robin, if it's flies into your house, it's bad luck. The minute they go out, you get the holy water and you shake it, and shake the holy water. Oh yeah, you'd nearly have to get the house blessed. Some of them used to get the house blessed if a robin flew in.
I have a pet robin, and he still comes in.
There's one of the women out there, she's first cousin of ours, and we were all into gardening, and the brother died there a month ago, and the robin had come in 3 times that week that the brother died.
Or mine hops in after me if I don't put the bread out for it, it'll hop in after me.
Yeah.
And no one has
That's
gone
why
either,
they're just
that's
pets,
years
really,
ago.
you know, but
Yeah.
she really
people
believed
said that. You know, people said that the robin followed. Thing that if a robin come into the house, it's unlucky.
It's very unlucky for a robin to tell you that, yes. It's a sign of someone. I'll tell you who was waiting that Tess Thompson. She were talking here one about she had that one too. It's unlucky for a robin to come into the house. Now there a couple of years ago, I could hear the little beep, beep, beep in the house, and I said, "Oh my God, there's somebody going to die." And my husband was not well at the time, and I told the children, "There's something going to happen. The robin is around from us in the house."
Yeah.
And it went on for 3 days. And these two girls came into Dot's two daughters came to me, and I said, "There's something terrible going to happen here with the robin in the house of this." And the two of them got up and they walked out to the hallway, and it was the fire. I put in agony for 3 days now, worrying, and you know the thing that the fire alarm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Put the batteries down, and it would beep. Beep,
the smoke
beep,
alarm.
Smoke alarm.
Oh, the smoke
It
alarm.
goes
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beep, beep,
Oh yeah.
and I thought that was a robin in the house.
And another thing was the peacock feathers.
Yes.
You wouldn't be allowed to bring them in. They were unlucky.
There were no
Peacock feathers.
Down
Big
in
feathers
Cork
out of the
Road.
peacock.
Yeah, down in Cork Road, there was a few couple of farmers had big ones, but around us, no, it was
Yeah.
not.
Oh, you wouldn't be let touch the peacock feathers. They were unlucky.
When they were setting eggs around it, when a couple of chickens would come out, they wouldn't let some people in to see them because they had an evil eye.
Overlook 'em.
An evil eye, and I know not bad.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let them see their chickens. No, fresh. That the chickens are only born, you know. They wouldn't, I would say we're after getting over, we had so many. Couldn't I see them now? Wouldn't let them out to see that. Because the chickens was all there overlooking you. Bad luck.
I remember my mother, she had a lovely white geranium. And this man, he was a great gardener, young too, and she brought me to show it to him, and she had died. She always blamed him, said he overlooked it.
An evil eye they had, yeah, and they had to.
You don't put, if you were doing cooking herons, say you have the head, you put the head there on the plate. Well then come along with the next one, you put the tail there and you put the head there. Then you put the next one, the tail there and the head there. That, you must do that, if not, you'll catch nothing the next night. There'll be no herons for you the next night in the sea.
Yeah, well,
And we another thing in Donegal too about hearing a clock tick. A clock tick at an irregular. If you had 20 clocks in the room, they're all been ticking the same way.
Yeah.
This particular clock ticks different to them, and I can prove that. Well, my sister got married and she was expecting a baby in due course, and the baby was, and I could hear this little clock under my pillow. No matter what I did with the pillow, the clock was ticking away under my pillow. This is true. This is really true.
Clock.
I could hear the clock, and honest to God, the little baby died, dead born.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Terrible. That's
The
terrible.
only one she had, she couldn't have any more.
Oh, that was very
But
sad.
it was very sad, yeah. But I could swear.
I never heard that now,
Yeah,
about the clocks.
and when my mother died, my aunt-in-law lived next door, and she said that she heard the clock ticking before my mother died, in her house. I was terribly afraid of. I'm still afraid. I had 2 clocks in my bedroom, and I was still listening. The two of them were ticking together. You know, afraid of I could hear another one. Yeah.
My mother was an O'Leary, and my grandfather used to say that when anyone with Bridie, you know, now does someone see the light will be seen because it followed my grandfather, my great grandfather. The light always followed O'Leary's.
Yeah.
And my grandfather was coming home, and his brother was only a young man, and he was driving home a horse and car up the road late one night, and he seen this light coming over his shoulder, and it came with him home, and in 2 days' time his brother died sudden.
I heard that if you put a pair of shoes on the table, you'll have bad luck for the rest of your life. And that'd be bad enough, wouldn't it, if you'd done it as a young fella? Yeah.
Yeah, a broken mirror.
And broken mirror is another one. That's bad luck. And what else now?
I remember my mother with the shoes,
Yeah.
get them down, that she'd say them first minute and all.
No, that's bad luck anyway. I wouldn't do that now to this day myself.
Putting the shoes in.
I know, I wouldn't.
You can't boil holy water, it will not boil.
Yeah, I've often heard that.
But I never tried it.
No,
I don't know.
either, but I've
I
heard
never
it, yeah.
tried it. But it's not supposed to boil, it won't boil for you.
If you boil holy water, it turned to blood. But I heard that, do you remember St. Bridget's well?
Yeah, you do.
There, you know, and the people used to throw coins into it.
Yeah.
and somebody was down there and they took the money out of the well. And when they got home, they hadn't a half in their pocket. What they had in their pocket was gone as well.
If you spill salt, you're going to have a row with somebody, whoever it is.
After her was bad, you throw me over your shoulder and then took away.
Yeah. If you spill salt, that's a sign of surely the sign of a row.
Spill salt.
Yeah.